everyone, this is Christy, SaltyStitcherDesigns. I design cross-stitch patterns based on my travels, and I stitch all manners of things to include full coverage projects. And today I wanted to jump on the line with you and talk about what I've accomplished so far in July, how I'm progressing on WIPGO, what my plans are for the rest of the month, and yeah, what in general, just what's going on. So without further ado, we'll get started. So the past couple weeks, 2 weeks, I've been on travel with my family. If you want to hear more about that, head over to my travel YouTube channel, Castle and Compass Adventures, and you can get filled in on the cruise that I just went on with my family and where I've been running around for the last couple weeks. But back to stitching. I took 3 projects with me on my trip. They were mostly WIPGO calls. So for the month of July, I have my notes right here. Month of July, we have 2 full coverage projects and Mermaid Treasure, which showed up in both number 2 and number 16 for July WIPGO calls. So I took Mermaid Treasure with me and did not stitch on it at all, but in the same bag as Mermaid Treasure, I have the bonus pattern Cosmic Mermaid, and that I did stitch on. I think I looked at it, I was on a cruise ship, and I just wanted to get some of the tail finished. So this is Cosmic Mermaid, and it is by Primative Hare. I don't want the glare there. Primative Hare. And she just has this massive tail, and I'm stitching it on a 32 count. It's kind of a greenish blue. And this is where I am at. I got a massive amount of the tail done. I got some of the back stitching done. Let's see if I can get a close-up for you. Back stitching and just a lot of that tail. It is huge. I mostly worked on this side of the tail right here. I have a new camera set up, so it's giving me a run for my money today. But anyway, I probably did a couple thousand stitches just in the tail, right around here. And now I'm almost at the bottom of the tail. It's gonna wrap around. It's gonna wrap around and connect with her body, right around here. So I will work my way down from the tail and connect her body there. And I forget the name of the fabric that this is on. Oh, that's pretty. There we go. I forget the name of the fabric, but it's this nice blue-green. It is showing up really well there. So I think I'm gonna keep stitching on Cosmic Mermaid. It turns out it's a pretty good travel piece. And I'll also bring along Mermaid Treasure, another Bella Filippina. And I did not get a lot of stitches done, but this is where I'm at for her. So I was just working on that one color, and then I started at StitchCon, if you remember from my other video. Started at StitchCon working on her hair. So we'll keep that going for my next week of travel this coming week. And the second project I worked on was Put a Bird on It. It's a stitch along with the Sunshine Stitchers. Put a Bird on It is a modern folk embroidery pattern. And I put a lot of stitches in here. I had a long travel day down to Florida, and I was able to put in a bunch of stitches over here in this motif. And then when I was on the cruise and I asked my niece where she wanted me to go next, she said under Big Blue. And if you've watched some of the other floss tubers, let's see if I can do this. Big Blue is this big motif right here. And when I asked my niece where she wanted me to go next, she wanted me to go down to the bottom. So I've actually made it to the bottom of the pattern. The bottom of the pattern there, and I'm working my way over. So I think I'm done with Put a Bird on It for July, and I will put that away and pick it up again in August. And maybe August, September, I will finish Put a Bird on It, which would be pretty exciting. It'll be well ahead of schedule. So I think that covers this week last 2 weeks of what I've been stitching, and where I'm going to go this next week, which is just heavy travel with work. And I have to go to Louisville, Kentucky for a day, and then come back for a day, and then I'm off to Little Rock and Tulsa, Oklahoma for work. So I'll just bring one project, and I'll bring the one bag that has 2 projects in it and keep working on those. My full coverage, go back to my June recap, and I show the diver, which I need to work on when I get back, and Hare and Bessie, my kitties. I'll work on those 2 full coverage when I get back. And I also still want to create a video on the different techniques for stitching full coverage. I have a full coverage project kitted up that I want to make for my husband. It's the Disney cats. I showed that, I think, 2 videos ago in my June recap. Actually, it's a video where I kitted up the 3 projects. You can take a look at the Disney cats. So I definitely want to start those and create a video showing the different ways to stitch a full coverage project. So I do need to start that and prep for that. Let's see, I did buy a couple things, which is really exciting. Since I was stitching or thinking about stitching on a Bella Filippina, and I had also Lady of the Flag out, a Mirabilia, I was just shopping around and found 3 Mirabilia patterns that I wanted to add to my collection. The first one is the Sea Merchant's Wife. There we go. I just love the colors here, and I kitted it up through 1, 2, 3 stitch. And I got the embellishment packages, the DMC floss, the specialty floss, with the exception of the Krynic, which was not in stock, so I'm waiting for those to get into stock. But I did not use the called for fabric, so I think I have a bunch of fabric in my stash that I'm going to go for. So that was the Sea Merchant's Wife. And then we have Gypsy Queen, which I really loved all of the colors in her dress. And then finally, this is Aphrodite Mermaid. There we go. And she is beautiful. I think I may do a skin conversion on her. I haven't decided. But I love the blues and greens and the whites there. That's just gonna look amazing. So I have just a bag of DMC and the water lilies, all of the water lilies that go with it, as well as the different embellishment packs. Have 3 of those. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know when I'm going to start those, but I thoroughly enjoyed adding those to my collection. And then finally, I want to do a sneak peek again. I think I showed this maybe in one of my floss tubes. So this is my new design that I just finished. It is going to be called the Pumpkin Patch. And this will be a needlework marketplace, the online needlework shop, or the online needlework expo, I should say. And this is going to be a release in August, late August. So this is called the Pumpkin Patch. This is stitched on a Fabrics by Stephanie Sassenach. It uses Threadworks and DMC, and I'm really excited about this. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. And if you missed my video of my 3 new releases, I encourage you to go back and check it out. I have 3 new releases that kind of take on an abstract flair, a positive and negative space. I'm really excited about those. I have 1 more to add to the mix that my mom just finished stitching, but I need to fully finish it, and I should be able to show you both at the end of the month. Both Pumpkin Patch fully finished and my 4th abstract project. So really excited about that. And yeah, so that's it for maybe the rest of July. August plans, we have the Needlework Expo, online needlework shop, or yeah, the expo to sell my patterns to all of the shops out there. So stay tuned to pre-order from your favorite local needlework shop. Gary and Ronnie seem to do a fantastic job posting stuff to preview. So take a look at their floss tube in the next couple weeks. I'm sure designers are going to start sending those out to shops for preview. So look forward to that. And oh, I have a visitor here. Oh, she's not going to make an appearance. I think that's it. Again, please like, subscribe if you want to continue to receive this content. Hit the bell. If you want to hear about my travels, head over to my travel YouTube channel. And yeah, we'll see you in a few weeks. Bye.